Hello and welcome to this video looking at artificial selection. We're going to look firstly at how artificial selection is actually carried out. So this is where humans select individuals with a desired characteristic . So if it was highest milk yield in a cow, then they would get the best cows that have the highest milk yields, or the strongest individuals. And then they would allow these to interbreed. Okay. And then they would get the best offspring and breed those. And they do this over many generations. So eventually there'll be a higher allele frequency of this advantageous allele for the milk yield or any desired characteristic. Okay. And it has quite a few different uses. So like we said, it can increase yield, so it can be used in farm animals. It can be used for crops, so we could have disease resistance. We could make something cheaper by having perhaps sheep growing faster wool or something. Or we could have, for example, in dogs, we can breed them so that dogs become more docile or cuter. However, there are quite a lot of ethical problems with artificial selection, and this can often come up in an exam question. So if we're looking at ethics of doing this, then it often causes the animals more harm. So for pugs, they're breeded to have flatter faces, and that actually causes a lot of breathing problems for them. And it makes dogs, for example, dogs the more docile, but actually they're unable to defend themselves if they were put back in the wild. So as well, if you make animals leaner, they're going to be colder in the winter. For example, if we select against leaner meat, those animals are going to be a lot colder in the winter. So the desired coat colour in a dog might not be camouflage to their natural environment, or one that they might be put back into. And a lot of animals are more susceptible to diseases because of this artificial selection. And then if we compare this to natural selection, because this can often come up in questions as well, here humans are create the selection pressure, whereas In natural selection, it's the environment that is creating the selection pressure. Natural selection is a lot slower. Artificial selection is a lot faster or quicker. Natural selection always benefits the individual, but for artificial, that's not always the case, as we can see with the dogs getting diseases and things. That is everything for artificial selection, so thank you for watching.